Yep, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day. As always, I have hip-hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any of that, you know what you need to do. Alright, we done been through this before. It ain't gonna stop. You see that subscribe button on your screen right there. Need you to click that. Turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, you don't miss this content. Alright, now let's get into it. Alright guys, so normally I talk about the versus battle when there's a versus battle that happened over the weekend or like the day before, but I just didn't watch the Trina vs. Eve versus battle, mostly because I wasn't very interested in that battle, and it was a lot of NBA playoff basketball going on. Right, the playoffs is getting real thick right now. It's, you know, a semi-conference final, so I was more interested in that. But let me know what you guys think of one in the comments below. Personally, I just didn't think Trina had 20 records to go up against Eve. But I didn't watch it, so let me know who you guys think won. How did the versus battle go? What were your thoughts, comments, opinions, all that good stuff in it? Let me know all that in the comments below. But what I do want to discuss with you guys today is this video of Quando Rondo surfacing, of him talking about people not wanting to book him based off that King Von situation. Again, rest in peace to King Von. But yeah, he's just saying it's hard for him to book shows right now, and you know, he was saying that he wished the fans would just let this situation go. He's explained himself, his side of the story, and he would really just like to get back to his life is what it sounds like. Now, here's my thoughts on this. He, first of all, needs to get on a larger platform to explain his side. Like, I seen his thing with Angela Yee, right? And I didn't see the whole thing. I just seen the clip and him just explaining that he didn't even know that him and King Von had an issue. He thought that was his man's, and he just don't know where it went left is what it sounds like from the clip. It's a lot of guys gunning for Quando Rondo here, you know. I just think Quando Rondo needs to make peace with this situation before he, you know, gets himself killed. I don't think he need to be going out here begging and apologizing to people that he don't need to apologize to, but I think, you know, if he reaches out to King Von's family, then, you know, I don't know how that's gonna go, or maybe he can't. I don't know. He needs to make peace with the situation somehow, so that way he can continue doing shows and moving forward. I don't know what that looks like. I'm not telling him to go apologize for defending himself, but at least he could let his family know that wasn't supposed to go down like that. If that's how he really feels, because that's what it sounds like to me. It wasn't supposed to go the way it went, and you know, unfortunately, King Von lost his life in that situation. So, if Quando Rondo really wants to go back to doing shows and getting booked and all that good stuff, and continue to do music without having to worry about the King Von situation, because the fans can let it go all they want to, but it's still the fact that it's a lot of guys that's gunning for his head. So he could pop up at any show and some innocent people could get killed just because he's in that city where there's a lot of King Von fans at. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. What do you suggest Quando Rondo should do in order for him to continue to do shows? Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. All right, guys, on to the next subject here. Now, YouTuber CJ Too Cool was on his Instagram, and he was recording a situation where he got pulled over by the police. He was obviously speeding. He said he was doing like 145 and a 65 or something crazy like that. Got pulled over. I'm assuming the police just wrote him a ticket. Yada yada. It wasn't a big deal. The problem is, he then got on his Instagram live telling black people how to conduct themselves when getting pulled over by the police, and this is where I have a problem. So number one, a lot of people were on his head saying that he was making fun of George Floyd. That's a reach, people. I mean, if he was, you know, get on his head, but I don't think that was what he was trying to do. It just didn't seem like it to me. My issue was him telling people how to conduct themselves, black people how to conduct themselves when getting pulled over by the police. Listen, we all know how to conduct ourselves when we get pulled over by the police, so we should know by this time, right? The issue is, it's not always like that, CJ. And this is why you should watch your words, brother, because the way that you put that, you just make it seem like it's black people that have issue with the cops, and then the cops just go off and, you know, that's how we get killed. It don't always go like that. There is a lot of times where the police officers don't know how to interact with black people. So what they do is immediately greet us with aggression. They look to try to dominate us, force, all type of stuff. And then the situation escalates for no apparent reason. And by you making those irresponsible statements, what you did was allow racist white people to go, see, there's a black guy who gets us. No, it don't always go like that. There's racist police officers, which you said in the video, there's not all cops are bad, not all cops are good. So you know that there's bad cops that have interactions with black people and they end up making the situation worse. We've seen it time and time again. So if your objective was to teach people, you did a horrible job at that. Because what you did was make it seem like it's all black people's fault. And those words, and you messed that all up, because it ain't always black people. A lot of the times it's police officers that don't know how to handle us or speak to us or just have this preconceived notion of black people. So when they greet us or interact with us, they just do the worst. So I just think you was out of pocket for that, man. Let me know how you guys feel about CJ Tuku's comments. How did you feel about him? Do you feel like he was imitating George Floyd? Do you feel like what he said was right on, off? You need to watch his words. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, guys, and the last couple things I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So let's start with Mr. I Invented Everything in Life, and that is Draco, aka Soulja Boy. So here's the thing. Charlamagne and the Migos were on the Breakfast Club. They were talking about who should be on the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta. Migos said who they think. DJ Envy mentioned Soulja Boy. Charlamagne goes, Soulja Boy ain't from Atlanta. And then he goes, and the Migos go, don't start that. And Soulja Boy clapped back, got on his phone screaming, doing what Soulja Boy does, making a fool of himself. Listen, Soulja Boy need help. It wasn't that big of a deal, Soulja Boy. And I'm going to tell you why it wasn't a big of a deal. Because it wasn't that serious. Like, somebody, you say that you from Compton. You say that you from this place, that place. We don't know where the hell you from, boy. Like, yo, there was a whole period, like 5 years ago, where you was screaming that you was from Compton. You and Bow Wow don't know where in the hell you from. Listen, y'all legends in y'all own right, but y'all some corny dudes sometimes, man, because y'all just be saying stuff and be in the media doing some lame stuff. It's like y'all don't have to be like that. Like, Soulja Boy, why are you on your phone screaming at it like you won't smoke with Charlamagne? And it's not, and even if you did, bro, that get, like, you know, people are not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. I just think it was corny, man. And every time y'all do something, you know, that make me go, all right, there we go. Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, now they not being lames, they not being corny. Y'all do something that set y'all 10 steps back and be right back in the category of being corny. I don't get it. I don't know why y'all do that stuff, but this is another situation where you just being corny, bro. It's not that deep. It wasn't that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Relax. Nobody cares that much. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. All right, guys, and the last thing I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So the XXL Freshman cover list came out. What do you guys think about the list? Now, I don't remember all the names. I don't have the list in front of me, but I remember a few names. Coily Ray was on there, Moray, Ruby Rose, Flo Milli. Who else is on there? Tusi. There's a lot of, I think the list was solid. A lot of the people that was on there, 42 Doug, DDG, a lot of the people that was on there, they actually have hit records that that's been played for like the last 2 years. So I don't think they did a horrible job with the list. This was actually one of the most solid lists. I think last year's list was pretty solid too. Let me know who you think got snubbed. I see somebody say ESTG. I think ESTG will be on there next year. If he stays going at the pace he's going, I think he'll be on there next year. But I think it's a little too soon for ESTG. But Yeah, my thoughts, I just think they did a solid job. I think the people that they have on there, most of them have at least 1 or 2 hits out. Pooh Shiesty was on there. Here's another one that was on there. I think most people on this list, they have 1 or 2 hits out. They're on a lot of features. So, you know, kudos to XXL for getting this list as close as possible. I think this was a solid list again. I don't think they really snubbed too many people. I think a lot of the people that people are thinking of, they have a hit out. It's just too early. Like, I think there's a timeline with the XXL, and I think some of those people might have just missed the cutoff date. So let me know what you guys think about the freshman cover list. Who do you think got snubbed? Who you want to see on there? Who do you think should have been on there? Who do you think should be on there next year? Let me know all that in the comments below. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, I am out of here, y'all. Peace.